In this video, I want to show you how to create a website using Google and then to link it to your Amazon list so that they can just click on a link and it takes them right to Amazon and they can say add to cart and proceed to checkout. And all they'll have to do is deliver to this address the list that they want, not their current list. And then save gift options, and it'll take them to a pay. I've set up an Amazon pay code. Continue. I want them to use this as a billing address. This is not my real address. And now they can just check out. Saturday, free delivery. They can change the quantity. Hi, some of you asked how to create a website, so I'm just going to quickly go over how to create a website. GoDaddy.com, domain search, and then just look for a name that you want. Dawn is taken. It's a great name. So you can go here, and if you go to GoDaddy, it's $2.99 for the first year. After that, it goes up to $18.99. But if you buy it if you don't buy it through Google, then you're going to have to get all these codes and put it in Google. It's harder to do it that way. If you buy it through Google, it's like $12.99. It's $10 more. What I like to do here is I like to use this tool just to search for a name, to find a name that I can use that hasn't been taken already. Now to create our workspace, we have to create the workspace first, and then we can link it to our domain name, dawnhelpme.com. So here I look through here, and these Google Workspace has a ton of things you can do on your website. You can put a chat in there, mail, text, documents, spreadsheets, a free phone, free email, all that's available here. And they even have free training, Google Workspace training. Just go there, and they have a lot of videos to teach you how to use the docs, like link up documents in your workspace so that multiple people can link to them and change them, or you can just display it. You can save documents on a drive or upload documents and share them. Spreadsheets is sheets. So you can do graphs and sheets. Slides, so you can have slides and do presentations. Your email, you can link up email. And your Google phone, all that's available. You can even link up other products that aren't Google. So say you have an Amazon list. Here I have OST Emergency Youth Shelter. I created a list in Amazon, and I can click on send to others. And then there's view only. This copied the link, the embedded code that I need in my program to be able to link from my website to outside of my website, like Amazon. Now, let's create it. To create a Google website, you need an account. Now, you can create an account, a unique account that's not tied to anything that's in your personal account, because you don't want anybody to hack this. So you go to Google Sites and you say use another account. And then you say right here, it's create an account. So I say create an account for myself. Now it's going to ask you your name, your last name, what user ID, Dawn, help me. And then you say, Dawn, help me. Oh, help me. And that's taken. So you can put a 3 on there. That's taken. Put a 4 on there. Okay, put a 999 on there. I'll go Dawn 75. Okay, then you put a password in. And then you go next. And it ties you to a phone number. So then you put your phone number in. It's going to ask you a few more questions. and then you create an account. So I've already got an account. So I'm going to go here to an account I created earlier. Now, when you go into Google, sites.google, all Google products, you say the name of it, .google.com. So it's sites.google.com, slides.google.com. So here you can, then they'll have templates, blanks, portfolio, event, help center, project. So you can click on one of the ones they have or just create your own. So I'm going to create my own. And I'm going to go in and use this account. Okay, so here is a blank. You can have, I'm going to skip the tour. First, give a title to your web page. Dawn web page. Now you put your name up here, Dawn web page, and you can add a logo if you want. So you can put a picture up here. You can change the image here. Now you can upload an image, personal image, or you can select an image from the gallery that they have. So they have really cool. I like that one. Or you can put a URL to a picture on the internet somewhere, or your albums or something you have on Google Drive. So I like that. That's real pretty. Now what you want to do is fill in information down here. You can insert a text box, images, embedded code. Embedded code is when you want to link to something outside of Google, like Amazon. Or you can have documents on your drive. Pages is when you want to add a new page to your website, like a contact page, a product page, some more pictures on your page. Themes are, you could add like different colors. See how this is kind of changing the color. You could change the fonts. There's different themes that you can use. I'll just go back to the insert page. So here's the top of my first page. Now I can put in another text box, another picture, embedded code. Here are different layouts. The single layout is just if you have one item on top of the other item. That's nice because this can be seen on phones, and most people use their phones now, so it's very easy. It's nice. But if you want to make it side by side, then you click on this. See how it picks it side by side, so you can have two pictures side by side. You can change the style for that. You can make a duplicate selection, and you can delete your selections if you make. So those are the layouts. You have layouts. You can collapse the group, have a table of contents so they can click on this and go to another area. Have a image carousel so it switches your pictures around. You can add a button to your screen, a divider. You can put a placeholder in it so you can hold this page and come back to it later. You can put a YouTube video in there, your calendar. So you can link this up with the calendar that's associated with this. So say I have basketball on Tuesday night, Thursday night. In my calendar, I put it in my calendar, and my webpage automatically changes it. Everything is linked together in Google. So if you change it in your calendar, if you have a calendar on your webpage, it automatically changes. You can have a map. Click on map, and I can click on Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Click on that, and go to Pine Ridge, and I can make it big, and I like that. I go select, and there's my map that they'll be able to see on my web page. I can put in documents. They can read a document on my web page. Slides. They can have a presentation, like PowerPoint presentation, except it's Google presentation. Sheets. They can have like Excel spreadsheets, but it's Google Sheets. They can have forms. Like you can do check boxes and fill this information out and I'll get back to you kind of stuff. Are just quizzes, things like that. It's just forms that they fill out and they interact with your webpage. Charts, you can have charts. But I'm just going to do a simple map. And then what I want to do is a spreadsheet underneath it. Now the spreadsheet is sheets. See how it says sheets? You click on here and you have a sheet here and you double click here and put it here. On your iPhone or Android, it just shows up as black and they need permissions. So that we're going to learn how to embed instead. Use this key field embed. First, we have to have a sheet though. So then we go over here and we say sheets.google.com. Remember, it's site.google.com, sheets.google.com, etc. So here they have, I'm in Sheets now. So it's an Excel spreadsheet. It's like lists, check boxes. So you go up here and you have sample sheets and a calendar, a finance, monthly budget, annual budget, to-do list. I'll just put a to-do list here. I click on it and it'll put a sample here of what's on my to-do list. I can put in 12/1. And I'll say edit, create web page. There you go. And now it's saved. Now, whenever I change this, it automatically changes on my website, but I have to put it in my website first. So there's my sheets, and that's all. It's all in one account here. So I go to Dawn web page, and now I want to insert that. Now I could go over here and put in sheets, and it'll show me the sheet that I just created. I double click on that, and it puts it right in my web page. When you do this, everybody can see it, but on the iPhone, you actually have to give them permission to it, to view it. So if I'm just looking at things and I want everybody to see it in the public, then I wouldn't use this. But this is really nice for collaboration. If you want multiple people in your team to see it and be able to edit on your web page, they can access that. So I'm just going to have them look at it. So what I want to do is just embed the code. So to embed the code, you go here and get the embedded code. So you go up to File, Share, Publish to Web, and you say Embedded and say Publish. Okay, I want it published. And now you just Control C, copy that, and you have the code. Now you can manually put it in your web page. So right here where it says Insert Embedded, you want to click on Embedded. And this is URL. If you would just have the URL like www.amazon.com. But I have embedded code, so I have the HTML. So it says iframe, and then the source is where is it located on the web. But it's kind of small, so what I do is I add a height equals 500, width equals 500, and I say next. And it looks good. I say insert, and that looks good. If I want to change that, make it a little bit larger, I can move this over. But this embedded code didn't change, so I have to actually click on it and go up to edit. That's the delete, trash cans delete, pencils edit. Then I can go up on top and I can say height is 1000 and width is 1000. And say next, save, and voila. It expands my spreadsheet here. Now I go up and my spreadsheet looks good. My website looks good. I like it. So what I do is I can go up here and I can say preview. See the little preview button? And I say preview, and this is what my web page will look like. Dawn web page, and it has a spreadsheet and map. Now, if I have a spreadsheet or document, remember, if I go to Google and change that document, it automatically changes it on my website, which is really neat. So I go back, and now I'm ready to publish my website so that I can just go to it. So that's what you have up here is a publish button. You can also go to settings and change the navigation, brand images, the logos you have up here, the little pictures you have, the viewer tools, custom domains, This is where, instead of typing in this google sites.google.com/views/ whatever you name it, here you can make your own website name, like www.amazon.com, something like that. And I'll walk you through there. You can do analytics. Who's visiting your website? The time of day. What country are they from? You can do that. Just click on Learn More to learn anything about this. The announcement banner is if you want to announce something temporary. Oh, hey, we're having a sale right now until Monday, something like that. Or urgent need for this, something like that. And more. You can look at make a copy of it, etc. version. Here, I'm just going to publish it now. Okay, so now I have my web page built and I want to view it. I go to publish and it says currently published. I move the map over a little bit and I just say publish. And now I go open up a web page and I go sites.google.com/view/Dawn web page. And it'll bring up my web page. See how it says Dawn web page? And it'll have that, and it has my spreadsheet. And since I embedded my spreadsheet, it's really cool. They can look at it on the phone. And it gets resized and everything. Now, I want to go back to the web page and move this over a little bit. And I want to get my own website. To get your own website, what you want to do is you go to settings and custom domains. Or you can go to publish and it tells you to learn more about making it custom domains. Say custom domains, start setup. Use a domain from the third party. That's if you want to use GoDaddy or something. It's $2.99. You can use that, put it in here, and then you just have to put in a lot of codes. And it's kind of complicated. It's really easy just to buy a domain and link it. So then I put next. And it says buy a domain with Google Sites. I can put in Dawn website and hit enter. And it says .com is $12 a year. And it says that it's a good website. So I can just click on that and say, yes, I want to buy that. And click on buy. Now I want privacy protection on, so they can't see your name and address. Auto renew is on. I want to turn that off. I don't want it to be auto renewed because I'll have to remember next year that they're going to take it out. Check out. Put in all your information here, your name, organization, etc. If privacy wasn't on, then they would be able to see that. I would like to receive emails, tips, and then I say save and continue. And that's all you have to do. And then automatically that is linked to your website. I won't do it, but that's how easy it is. And so now, within less than 5 minutes, I can go to dawnwebpage.com and it'll bring it up. And then all you have to do is go back to your spreadsheets or whatever you have. And when you change them, when you change your calendar, you change your to-do list, you change your budget or whatever you have think, it automatically changes your website. If you want to go back to your website, you just go sites.google.com and you can change your website. Here's my web page here. Or you can create a new web page and link that. It's very easy to set up. Now you have your web page, and so now you want to change it and you want to add a button that links outside of it. What you want to do is go back here, and I don't want this map anymore. I'm going to put a button there. So I delete the map and I want a button to go there. So I go over here and I say insert button, button name, Amazon list. And it wants a link. So then I go to Amazon and I get my link. View only. So here's my youth shelter shopping list. I say send list to others. View only. It copies it to memory. I go back to my web page and I right click, paste it, and I insert the button there. Now I say publish, and it says what it was before. Currently published. On the right side, it has a map, and now I replace the button with the map with the button. I say publish, and I go to Dawn web page, and I hit refresh screen. The next thing I want to show you is how to link a spreadsheet up to your web page. So all you have to do is change the spreadsheet and your links will automatically change. So to do that, go back to your sheet and open it up. Now, right here, I click here and I have to have a link. I have to have an external link. So I go to Amazon and I go to send list to others. Now this list is a list I created at Amazon. I went to manage list and I put in a name. I made it public and I picked what address. I had to make sure I had the address installed in Amazon, and then I can just pick from here the address and uncheck everything else and say save changes. And now I can link to this list so that someone can come in here, click on my link and add it to the cart, pick the address that's anonymous and check out. So I say send list to others, view only, copy link. Now the link's copied. So I want to go back to my spreadsheet and I want to paste in that link right here. Now the link is a long link and we want short. So I say edit link and I put in the short name. Elders Xmas Christmas list. And I click apply. And now the text, they can just click on the text and it'll go to this link. And that saves automatically. So now when I go back to my web page, Dawn web page, I'll just refresh the web page. And there it is, Elders Christmas list. So this is a web page. I click on Elders Christmas list and it automatically takes them to my shopping list in Amazon where they can just add to cart and check out. And they'll have the address that I have attached there.